Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. It is Sunday, so it's Scraps on Sunday, and it is it's cold and wintry and very wet and very dark. So yeah, this is the place to be for me for the next few hours. I did spend most of yesterday either sleeping or napping or lazing around in the bedroom. Yeah, just recuperating. I think I needed it. So a few bits and pieces to catch up on in the house today, but I'm definitely spending a couple of hours in here playing with some bits and tidying up and perhaps getting caught up, who knows. So yeah, Scraps on Sunday. So I brought the scrap box along. I've also brought these, what are they, circles? Yeah, circles, I guess, embellishments. And yeah, they're circles. These are 3 that I've made at some point as embellishments. So they've got the butterfly and the flower on it from Book Page on circles. On a Saturday after news, crash my stash. So I wanted to use something from stash today, seeing as yesterday's video was not that. I've also brought along, now you'll probably see these tomorrow in the vlog, because that's when I've shown them, but these are some of Anton's fussy cuts. Anton is I've got the dog's teeth in, Bontic Vintage Designs, and he's got 2 lots of fussy cuts. Fall Nostalgia, which this is just 2 pages off. There's 7 pages in it, and I've just cut 2 of the pages out here, and these are printed half size. But yeah, you'll see them tomorrow. And he's got another set which I've got, which are brights, really bright. So some more fun fuzzy cuts to play with as well. I just brought them along onto the desk in case I wanted to. I'm going to make ephemera today, in case I wanted to make any, autumnal type ones. Let's move the little bits over so we can. There are a few new bits in here. So I've grabbed some of the envelopes. I've got thousands and thousands of coffee dyed envelopes. Whether they be ones that I get from cards or noteless, things like that. See, that one's completely stuck down. I can either open it, or I can, it's a beautiful piece of paper, use it like that. Or sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I go through phases of saving envelopes and never open them. Very nice. I save a good few and coffee dye them, because even if you don't use the envelope part of them, they are really, nice pieces of paper once they're coffee dyed. This is one from, take that off as well, it's not an address, but it's got an area of the US. So it's just a beautiful coloured piece of envelope from my, I was going to say Christmas then, birthday mail. These are some bits of scrapbooking that I used. I showed you all the tags that I backed. It's a scrapbooking book, a book of scrapbooking paper. Love these ones that Debbie sent me. I will share when I get it out of my desk again. I'll share it with you. It's beautiful. And I think then these are what I cut off from the pages that I put in the a journal. I think then we're just about, that's from some clusters, just about down to stuff that you see every week in here. So there are a few new bits to play with. Yeah, I definitely want to do something with those envelope pieces. So let's start with those. Whether it be cutting them into pockets or, envelopes make brilliant pockets, nice and easy. So perhaps we'll start with something as easy as that and then move on from it. The thing with some of them is they have this beautiful window, which seems a shame not to utilise. And this is a very, very big envelope for putting in a journal. Ideally, let's measure it. Ideally, I would like the window that way, but it may be too. Oh, shall we start at the proper end? I do like to work in centimetres, so it's 10 centimetres. So it, yeah, I guess, what is it, 1.5 centimetres? Yeah, 13 would be too big. So I think it is going to have to be that way, a pocket that goes that way. I'm going to start with an easy one. Let's start with an easy one because my brain's not warmed up yet. I have literally just come into the room, started to craft. I've not been here. So let's make this into a nice window pocket. I would think that it's a similar size. Yeah, so I'm going to do it the other way, so downwards. So let's just cut it somewhere. Let's get started. Make a cut and cut it. Okay, so I did it at 13 centimetres. I want to back the inside. I mean, that would fit on a... Have I got one here? Let me get one from up top. I don't want to get one from the side because I'll mess my organisation up. Oops. What are you? Come down here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you're a journal. There's nothing in here yet from my desk, so yeah, that will fit lovely, won't it? Okay, that's all I wanted to check. I think I want something prettier than that blue in the back, so some of this might come in handy here. That I just have a look. Yeah, the white on the back. That might be a nice piece. Not only will it cover that, but it will stabilise kind of the you know, the back of the pocket. Should I decide to clip it in and not get that edge off there. Clip it in and not glue it down, then it'll be nice. Well, even if I glue it down, it's stabilising it, isn't it? It's making it nice and strong, stable. I don't know what word I was searching for then. Okay. So the idea of this is always easy. Actually gluing a piece of paper and getting it inside an envelope can sometimes be a bit tricky. I'm hoping because it's card, need a glue book. Let's use this, there's lots of it. I'm hoping because it's card that will make life a bit easier, but let's see. I suppose I'll try it in before I glue it. Yeah, lovely. It's just giving it a much nicer background colour. No need to ink it because it's not going to be on show. So I hope you're all well. I am feeling much better for, you know, yesterday's, and it was complete idleness all afternoon, to be honest. All I did was I did throw the hoover around the front room very quickly and gently because, as you know, hoovering's not good for my back and legs, but yeah, you just feel better when your room's hoovered, don't you? There were no pots because I didn't make anything to eat until Neil came in. I made him a meal and put them straight in the dishwasher. So yeah, I didn't do anything, but there wasn't a lot to do. It definitely wasn't laundry weather. I've always got laundry, and it certainly isn't today either. Oh, now that went lower than I realised, and all I'm going to do to fix that is make this a bit shorter. Let's make life easy, shall we? So we're going for 12.5 centimetres. Let's see if that does it. It doesn't matter that it's a bit... Oh, 12.5 and less, probably a millimetre, because that's all we were short. I'm going to cut it both ways because sometimes this blade isn't quite straight. I think forcing it down over all the years that I've had it, I want something across the top now. Yeah, I've not done it a lot of good. Do I want the same pink? I just want that to be strong as well. It doesn't matter if I cover up a bit of that window. I don't want it quite that big. So let's cut a piece of that. Yeah, forcing it down over the thick paper over the years, I think has twisted, not too much, but it's twisted the blade a little. I have sometimes pushed it beyond, I think, its limit. So I'll cut it at 2 centimetres. That's about the smallest cut I can do accurately on this one. So yeah, in the new year, we'll get Christmas over, but in the new year I will be, I think, treating myself to a new mini one. Might glue it on and then trim it, shall I? Decisions. No, do it now, Denise. It'd be so much easier. I'm obviously going to be indecisive today. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm still warming up. So, well, ink the edges of that, which will make a big difference, I think. Because it is white card underneath, that's it. Just wondering if to, I think I will, ever so slightly around the bottom corners just to make it a little more, well, I wouldn't go as far as to say fancy looking, but engineered, yeah, a little more engineered. Okay, let's, oh, where is the ink? It's here. Let's ink round this as well. It's got that nice rattly sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but crinkles, oops. And we'll go quite the way up there with that if I can. Where's my glue? Here it is. So yeah, I've got all the lights on. I've got the fairy lights on. I haven't got the overhead light on because that creates terrible, terrible shadow. I hope it's light enough for you. Oops. Super. So I think I'm going to do much the same today. I'm going to have a couple of hours in here. I might do a little, I've got a touch of ironing still left. It's been on a pile for quite a while. I might just do that bit of ironing. I don't want to divot in there, do I? No. So what I want is some kind of, over here, embellishment decoration, and then a card to go in it where it's got the decoration there. Oh, I've got some cotton cord. Go away. Oh, let go, that's it. So I'll have a look at those circles, but I'll have a look at these. Oh, where did I put my circles? It must be under here. Put this bit back in the top. Yes, it is. I'm just thinking they might make a tuck, a nice tuck. That one's nice because it's got the pink edging on it. I don't like either of those, to be honest. Oh, I've got some bigger ones with pink. Look, that's nice. That's a couple of plough horses. Oh, look at that beautiful bird. If it's going to be a tuck, I want that a lot thicker though, so I want it backing on something. What have we got? Have I got any card in here? Probably not, because I tidied out and I moved all the card out, but no. No card in there. Let's, ooh, some papers under there. Oi, are you card? Yes, you are. It's fighting me. No, not card. I don't know what you're doing in there. So this on the top is really thick. I don't want it that thick. That's you. Perfect. Although you are coffee dyed, which seems like a waste. Some plain white. Yeah, let's use some plain white. Always the last choice, isn't it? I'll just ink round the edge so that was it the horse or the bird? I've forgotten. What was I using? Where's it gone? I thought it was a bird, a pretty one. Oh. Why does it always happen to me? I always lose what I want, what I'm working on. I must have put it back in the box with all this, did I? Did you see it going? I don't think it was right under there, was it? It'll just turn up somewhere really obvious. Well, how very annoying. Which one then? Because I'll have to choose another. As soon as I stick it down, it will. I mean, I liked that one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Just double check it's not stuck to the bottom of some. Oh, it's on my knee. Ah, well. Thank goodness for that. I'm pleased I had one more look. I told you I'd find it as soon as I stuck the other. I would have done. Try and get this to the edge. I'm not very good around the edges, as you know. Ooh. So Neil's at work. Simba is out in the greenhouse. He probably would come in if I opened the door. If I went downstairs to the back door and opened the door. I will when I filmed, but I thought I'll just leave him out. He went out of choice. I haven't thrown him out there, but he went out a couple of hours ago now when Neil went to work, so yeah, he's probably had enough. Not always. Sometimes I open the door and just looks at me like, yes, can I help you? But it's cold and rainy, we'll see. He probably thinks it's been a couple of hours, so it's time his dinner plate was replenished, which it's not going to be. I'm trying hard not to overfeed him. He is eating because winter's coming, you know, eating more than normal, and he's putting weight on quite quickly. So yeah, I need to not feed him on demand definitely at the moment. He does walk away. He asks for it, and then if I ignore him long enough, he's like, fair enough, it was worth an ask. So yeah, he's not like he's constantly driving me mad for it, because that would drive me mad, if you see what I mean. It takes the message, unless he's really properly hungry. I know if he's really properly hungry, he just will not leave the plate. He just keeps looking at me and looking at it like, are you really going to let me starve to death? I'm just doing the inside of this so that if it's, you know, showing a bit, it's not that pristine white. You stay there. Yeah, so I don't mind that it goes over that because it's going to be a tuck anyway. So I just want to mark where I want to glue it, sort of there. If I want something to tuck in, sort of there. Because when I turned it round, I wouldn't for the life of me remember where the bit that it was going down on would go. Whoops. Put plenty on, that's it. Go right in the edge with it, so it's not going over that too much. I think I'd like a word or something on there. Sentiment of some description. What we're going to use for a journal card inside. This is all paper, isn't it? Well, that piece of card might have been the perfect thing. Let's have a look. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. What do you think? I'm thinking it might be nice with a tab on the top. A long one. Have I got any long? Where's the tabs? Oh, right at the top. I'll move them to the top because I can never get hold of them. I've got some of those long ones in here because I think I might have moved. No. I think I've moved the punch. I'll have a look, but it used to be in here. I don't think it is anymore because it was so big and I didn't use it that often. No, it's not there. No. The other thing I could do is make it tag shaped. Let's do that. I don't want to get up and start digging for things. Let's make it tag shaped and then decide what we want on the front. Definitely needs a bit of inking around the edge. It's got two lovely, oh, it's that one that says to complete, look. In pencil. It's gone. So it's something that I've used as a memory aid on a pile of something at some point. Yeah, it's a lovely thick piece of coffee dyed card. Well, not really thick, but perfect thickness for a tag, I think. So let's just have a look at these, see if I've got anything that, you know, I would like also with that imagery. I love that rabbit, but of course he doesn't go with that. Books. It might be that I don't. Love that coat as well, cup of tea. Mushroom. Yeah, that would be nice in there, wouldn't it? Like that. Okay, so if you go dead central, how much is under there? So that kind of wants to be central as well. It's a little bit lost on there. What shall we put on with it? I'm thinking some. I haven't used any book page. Oh, music paper for ages. Yeah, let's have some music paper. That can be a songbird. I only want a little. I don't want to cover it entirely. Let's just take a nice piece off. I think I wanted more than that. Yeah, let's go with that piece. So I'll just take the blank off the bottom and put the big piece back. There we go. And which way is up? It's got some writing on it, so I can tell. I do like this, whatever that is, that edge, like a bracket kind of. That's better. I think I might like some colour on that, so let's go with some green. Where's the daubers? I've not been crafting in here an awful lot, and I've started to forget where things are. Well, I have to think now instead of just putting my hand on them. You know, the everyday things. I've forgotten where most things are, even when I'm in every day. So just a touch of green going behind it. And something else. Maybe a word is what I was going to say, some kind of sentimenty word. Let's have a look what we've got here. Nothing too in your face. What are they? Oh yeah, a bit too big. Seek stillness. Yeah, I like that. Mushrooms are kind of still, aren't they? Where can you go? I'm thinking I'd like something there. So where I've got some little mini, they're all words, aren't they? Oh, that's somebody's address. Goodness me. No, they're not all words, look. They nearly are, but ID. Huh. Everyone but that one. Was that just one that happened to be in there? Just look at this one. Oh, yeah. These are Tracy Fox ones. Like that one with the grid on it. Oh, I'm going to leave all of those, 3 of those out. I'm a bit spoilt for choice. I'm sure we'll put one on one of the other ones. I like that, but with having the black up there as well, I think I need to go more neutral down here. I'm going to go with that one, I think. Yep, okay. I need to ink around this. I don't like the white on it. I'm now thinking I might like to, I'm in a fussy mood, aren't I? Might like to just have a little bit of something stamped around there. Not necessarily the words, perhaps the grid. Let's put a bit of grid. Okay, I've got a page from a book here that's for some kind of scrap. I don't really want to do it all. I just wanted a bit of something. That's it. Behind the music. Yeah. Yeah, just looks like something else is going on behind, doesn't it? Might want you a bit more over there. Even if half of it shows, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going for that. What did I do with my glue page? Here it is. And glue stick. So let's see if I can get 3 done. Seeing as I'm doing quite intricate ones, 3 will be good. I'll leave that page for now. I will have to decide if I'm going to have a tab on it or not, won't I? Bringing it back. I was going to use art glitter on this, but to be honest, I think this will be probably better. Definitely cheaper. So where am I going about there? Cloth. There we go. Yep, we're going at an angle with that, definitely. Oops. Just a bit of a one, but definitely an angle. I'm now thinking that's too big. What did I do with the other ones? Yeah, that one's just a little bit smaller. Let's have that one. And, oops, that mushroom now is kind of floating. I don't really want it floating, so I want something here. Now I could put a ticket. I've got one just here, but it's pink. Let me just move the washing out of the way so I can get to my other bits and pieces. There we go. See if there's something here that grips me. Stamp. Sorry, you probably couldn't even see in there. There's a lot of plain pieces in here. I don't really want. That's a nice ticket. Quite like it. I think I'm going to put it on there and then trim round it. Let's see. So that it's fallen on there but then being cut off. On top of everything like that, yeah. Oops. Stick on the side of the box. I ought to decoupage, collage the box, didn't I? That'd be a good idea. The scraps box. Maybe should have distressed it a bit at the top. It's all right though, I think. Yeah, that's better. We've not got a floating mushroom now. So I'll leave the top. I could put lace or fabric on it. I could put a tag on it. I could punch a hole and put something through. I'm not going to decide today. I could even make it shorter, depending. It might want something, you know, in relation to the pink. I'm thinking across there. It wants a little tuck, a little something tucked in there. And I think rather than make something, let's see if we've got something. Oh, that's just something that I've, yeah, I like that. Stamped on a piece of scrap. Yeah, lovely. That'll do nicely. It's kind of still showing the mushroom, but it's oh, I keep trying to pull that off and it's attached. What's the word? Not generic. It's neutral. That's it. It will go with so many things at the moment, and then, you know, more can be added to make it. So there's one done. Right, let's. What's the little bits going on here now? Let's have a look at this big one. Let's look at the big one. So maybe we can fold this. Let me just get rid of the very tatty end. Save as much as I can. No, I don't think it will fold, will it? It'll still be too big that way. So I think I'm going to make a tall, thin. I forgot about an inch. A centimetre, maybe. I've got two. So let's go two this way now. There. I'll still use these bits, they're still scrumptious, look. And then we're going down that way, so I want quite a bit of that off. I will, I think, fold the top over. just to give it a bit of strength. So I was going to do it with my scorer, but again, sometimes it's just not worth the amount of time it takes to get it out. So I folded them both that way, so I've got them even, hopefully. Oh, of course, because I've got it open both sides, I will also be able to even. Yes, I think you are. Cover the back, no problem. I'll just glue this down and give it a bit of strength, and if I do feel that I want to put a divot in it, I can. Sometimes with a taller envelope, a divot is good. Envelope, pocket is what I meant. Okay, what shall we cover the back with? I've seen this lovely, this gold. Yeah, let's have some of that behind it, shall we? That'll be a nice surprise when you take the tag out. Gosh, it isn't half lashing against the window. I don't know if you can hear it. That's very gloopy. What have we got here? Some bits that are just too nice for gluing on. We'll do it on that. Yeah, it's definitely a wintry day. I think it was a bit yesterday as well. I think perhaps that's also making me hibernate. I do like to hibernate in winter, unless it's snowing. I love to go out in the snow. I love to get wrapped up, and you know, it doesn't happen that often round us, so when it does, I like to make the most of it. Make sure I've got all that covered. Yeah, don't really need that bit there. Oh, another bit to stick on the side of my box. That's it. Yeah, I love that black and gold paper. I mean, I am going to glue the sides down. Yeah, I think I might want to divot in there. It's not quite 100% even each way, and I think I might like it. I can't measure with that. There's my little one. Sorry if it's shining on you. Just over 1.5. Yeah, and we're just over 2. It does need a slither. I'm not too much about it being, you know, completely precise, but I want it to look. Yeah, that's better. That looks better. Yeah, and I'm not going to cover this round because it's a faff. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it. Today I'm not in the mood for covering that round. Washi is often a good way to do that. Wondering if I want some washi at the bottom. Washi might be nice round it actually if I stitched it up. No, I'm not going to today. More card is what I want. I'm looking for. Oh, let's have. What about? Does that go? No. I've got that. I've got something on. All the letters, those little letters. That's quite nice. Are you big enough? Might be nice with that in if I cover that. Let's have a look. That was just sticking out of the top there. Oh, what have I done with my pencil? So somewhere around there. It's quite shiny card. So about 7.5 centimetres. So I want that in the middle though. Let me just cut it by the love letters and see. No, measure, Denise, measure. Yeah, 7.5 is a bit more than that. Oh, just inside the love hearts. Let's try that then. It wants to be a bit smaller. by the time I've glued that down. I think 7.5 was pushing it a bit, more like 6.5. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, what about it sticking out? Do it a little bit shorter. Yeah, because when I've glued the bottom, it might not go right down there either. Yeah, I like that. Get rid of that and those. And then I am going to round... Why are you stuck in there? Come out, that's it. The bottom. I think I'll round the top as well, but just a little teeny tiny one. Just so it's not pointy. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Shall I glue this down so it can be setting? Grabbing. Ooh. The fire has started warming the room up. I've got quite a fleecy sweatshirt. So I'm having a warm moment. Again, lovely wrinkle noise. Link that when it's just a tiny bit on the back once covering. I don't want love letters there. 63 self-adhesive letters. I don't want it saying that. So what are we going to pop on here? Wants quite a big image, doesn't it? Let me get that in there. I've got the where are they? I'm squashing them. Still got these images here. Look, there's the bigger ones. I haven't got anything but gold on it, have I? So I can have whatever I want. Ooh. I love him. I bet he won't fit. Oh, not far off, but not quite. These are the smaller. That's them printed smaller. Oh, yeah, I could have him printed smaller on. Will you cover it? Let's have a look. Let's cut him out and see. Love me a gnome. Come on, guys, play the game. I did that the most awkward way you possibly could. Oops. The trouble is you don't really want to see me fussy cut, do you? I'm just thinking, I did print them on cream. I said this in the vlog. So that I don't have to... It just looks like an outline and I don't have to go in and really, you know, cut them well close up, which is always a good tip. That's why Tanya prints hers with, you know, a background behind. You can fussy cut them, or you can even just tear them because, you know, there isn't that white edge. Just bear with me. I'm thinking now I might put the music paper on again over that that written piece and just have this gentleman, shall we call him, this leafy guy, further down, showing through the pane, the window pane again. Now, how quick was that? What I need to decide is, am I going to cut out in there? Yes, I am. A ham with a H. There we go. Yeah, I'm having further down there. So let's go with, I had a piece, didn't I still? Yeah. Which way's up? That way. I've taken the edge off this time, that's all right. Take a piece off big enough to use. Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm going to go brown this time. Oh, no lid. It's very, it's not weak paper, but it's soft, very soft paper. It's vintage. Might like, yeah, something like that to create a bit of interest. That's better. That's better. And I'm going to use this just because it is quite a shiny background that I'm adhering to. This is art glitter is what I meant. Use a strong glue, tacky glue, something like that. I'm not sure that the glue stick would stay long term. It certainly wouldn't short term because it would take forever to dry, but once it was dry, I'm still not sure it would. That's upside down. I know because there's a word on it, and that's the only way I know. Oh, but you're not big enough that way. You are kind of just... Oh, I don't know. I'll have to put a label up there. Yeah, I can put a label up there, that's not a problem. And I should have left that open to see where this chap actually fits. Oh, it only just fits, look, in there. So if I want him front and centre, yeah, I'd like him just on the bottom of there, like that. Let's do that. What are you guys up to? Anybody Christmas crafting yet? I did put up some of the pictures. I had videos as well, but it kept saying copyright because of the music behind it. And I had 3 attempts at taking the music off because they were playing Christmas music in the background. And it was becoming crazy. So I just put the photos up in the end of my our visit to, where did we go? The Christmas shop, the garden centre. Somebody asked me in the comments, I haven't answered any of my comments yet for ages. Did that say advisor there? That's funny. If it was expensive. Some of the things are, but it wasn't everything wasn't as expensive as in previous years it has been. I like that. The colour goes with him as well. It's like on a blue card. So yeah, I bought, as you know, I've changed my curtains. We've got some blue, kind of this blue in them. So I bought some blue baubles, bigger ones. I did buy a pack of mixed baubles, but I bought 3 bigger, you know, glittery, glitzy ones in blue. And they were I think they were £3 each, which isn't bad for a big bauble. And then, what else did I buy? A lot of you said you would have, but the big owl, a couple of you said, that big owl would have been yours straight away. I bought a smaller version of it last year. I probably didn't show you it, so when I get the Christmas decorations down, if I remember, I will show you it. I might have, I don't know. But you'll love it. If you're an owl lover like me, you will love it. Yeah, that was last year's decoration. What else do we want on there? Anything? I mean, this is for journaling on. Perhaps not. Perhaps just something on the front of this. Because when that's in there, that disappears, that limited edition. So here, something here. Now, this might be a good place to add some more of this. Let's see. Pumpkin. Aren't those cherries gorgeous? No. Don't know that I've got anything that I particularly would want in mid-air. There. Like I say, I've not cut them all out. So, oh, look at that. Changed my mind entirely. A hazelnut, isn't it? And again, I wanted one of those black words from Mr. Holt's, perhaps. There. Or shall I just have a black label so that it can be... That might be a good idea. So we are going, yeah, over the... Oh, I've gone a bit far up. Let me just nip that off. got myself too excited there. The acorn. That looks nice with the gold behind it, doesn't it? Or maybe a label down here. Let's have a look at the black ones. Where are the labels? Can you remember? They're under my desk somewhere. Here they are. Oh, these are Tim Holtz black labels. Look. I've got these which are Tanya's. Oh, journal by. I like that. I think I might want a smaller one though, but I'm thinking down here might be nice. Plainer. That's a plainer one. Yeah, I'm going with that. Oops. I could put a tiny one up there as well, but I don't think, no. We'll just go with that one. Did I ink round it? I don't know, but if I did, I want it a little bit stronger. I've decided with that black, dark black label, and it's got the silver around it as well, so. I'm just wondering about that journal by. If it would go on the back of that tag nicely. So this could be, you know, fastened down or used as journaling. I'm just going to leave that. It's not that. I think it's just a postcode or a zip code, you would call it, in other parts of the world. Let me just try that if I can find it again. What did I do with it? Bit your bottom. Oh, there it is. Would that be nice on the back of there? I think it might. And I was going to ask, I was thinking about this as well, it's just come to my brain. I know in America no, I know in Australia at Christmas time, you know, you're the opposite side of the world to us here in the UK, and you have summer, don't you? Well, no, you don't have summer. You have Christmas, but you have heat, and you go to the beach. I think I'm right. Let me know if I am or if I'm not. You go to the beach and things like that. It's very, very hot at Christmas time for you over there. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm going to put it at the bottom. So, do you have fall? And do you have fall the same time as us get? That's what I was wondering. And that might be a question for other parts of the world. You know, the US is a massive, massive place, isn't it? You know, do you have places where it's hot for Christmas and fall is not when we have it? It was the fall that was interesting me, really. I was thinking, is it fall for everybody everywhere? Yeah, very interesting. Love that. And it can be journaled on, or, you know, some faux stitching with a black pen might be nice round there. I'm thinking now. Right, I wanted to do 3. How long have I been? Blooming ages. It'll take a while to upload, but there's my pencil. Let's do another one because that's what I wanted to do, and I know you guys enjoy watching the scrappy makes. So let's do 3 envelopes. Play with 3 envelopes, shall we? So what have we got there? Both just pockets because of the knows the windows, that's it. So let's make this into a double journal spot. Do we want it open at the sides? Maybe let's see what we can do. Perhaps open one side at the side. Let's glue that down so we're closed there and there. Don't know why you're sitting there, hoping to get in on the action, aren't you? And then let's fold it. Not quite. I'm going to leave a little lip that side. Where's my bone folder? Can you see I've left a tiny lip one side because I'm going to cut it open. And then, in theory, it should still be equal. Yes. So I have a pocket one side. So I'll cut a divot out, but I want to cover it first. So I have a pocket that side and just like a journal card, journaling spot this side. So what we're going to put on it. Let's move you. What's this? That's quite nice. crinkly cut there. Let's do that again. So let's make this side crinkly. What's the word for crinkly? Beveled? No. It won't come to me. What type of chopper have I got that does this? I think it is beveled. Is it called a beveled edge? I can't remember. Anyway, it's got a torn, uneven edge, and I'm just going to kind of mat. Do I want to do both sides or just one? I don't really know. Are both pieces the same? Yeah. Let's give it some sort of, not symmetry, belonging to each other. Oh gosh, can you hear the wind? Yeah, that's pretty. We'll just ink it a little. So this is just a coffee dyed piece of, I'm not sure if it was digital or just craft paper. And it's run as I've coffee dyed it, so the colours are all, in fact I think that was the coloured side and this one was blank, and it's run through to the white side, which is brilliant. I'm just going to glue stick it because it is only paper. It should be fine. There we go. Oh, I should have inked round this first. Too late for that bit now, but at least I can get the middle done. Oh, scruffy girl. That's it. Didn't need a lot with it being coffee dyed, but that's it. So I'm sure we throw thousands of these types of envelopes away every year, especially with Christmas coming up. How many envelopes do you get with Christmas cards in? Not as many as we used to when we was children. It's not quite the thing it used to be. Definitely around here, my relatives and friends. I don't know about you guys. But still, we get a lot, don't we? Yeah, are you too late to move? I bet you are. Just gone over that edge. Right, I'm just going to embrace it because it's very, very stuck down. Don't want to rip it. You know, I've just pushed it over that edge a little bit, but it is what it is. Right, which is the open edge? That one. No, you see, so it won't matter because that's going to have a divot cut in it. So it's made it that bit stronger as well. So I'm going to use some of my, I was going to say washi. Yeah, washi. I just got a bit, I saw this that Deb sent me and I was like, that'd be nice on there, but no, let's use some washi because it's going to protect this edge. And I just moved a load somewhere, didn't I? Yeah. What colour have we got? Sort of purples. Huh, that's nice. But I've not got any purpley kind of stuff. What have I got here? Maybe I'll have to use that. I've got greens and pinks. Yeah, I think that one will go. Oh, where did that come from? If you leave your glue open, it will attract things. Just come off that, whatever that. Oh, that was from Happy Mail. Why is it not in the bin then? I don't know. And what have I done with those? I put them somewhere so I could use them. Oh, I tell you, if you could see the table to the side of me, I think I told you a little while ago that I'd opened it up. Oh my goodness, it is piled high. What am I doing? I'm doing the outside. I'm going to give it a bit of this. Ooh. Just to make doubly sure it stays put because it's on the edge. It's on the edge, folks. Oh, there we go. I'll do both sides. Again, I should have inked it, but I forgot it. That's it. No harm done. Yeah, it's kind of shabby chicy, that. I like it. Blends in. Some of the darker coloured backgrounds come through the washi. The distressed background. Oh. Down a bit. No, it doesn't want to. Don't then. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. So we're going to have the pocket at the back. Where's the pocket? Can't tell. Glued you shut. Ah, there it is. I want it to dry a bit, you see, before I cut into it, but let's see. Let's give it a go and hope. It's going to have to be that way. I don't want a massive one, just... That's it. We're all right. Just so that you can open it and you can see what it is. That's nice. Yeah, and then I'm thinking like a pocket here, tuck pocket. So maybe we can use one of these again. Look at that butterfly. I don't know what this is. Must be a branch or something it's sat on. I've not used many of those, have I? Didn't do very well. Used one. Two if I use this. I don't like the pink on the pink, to be honest. And we could have it as quite a big tuck. No, it's definitely too big. No. Let's decide what we're having on the front and then I'll decide what to use for a pocket. I'm thinking I might want my little little rabbit chap. No, I don't like him on there. He might be nicer inside. That's nice. The house in fall. Okay, I want a little bit of stamping, and I'm going to go for, what did I do with me ink? I'm going to go for the text one this time. Don't want a lot. I don't want it kind of a perfect, right, let me try and show you what I don't want the perfect corner edge on it either, so kind of like that. Let's see. Well, still looks like a straight edge, that, to me. That's not what I intended. Straight down here then. I was hoping this would create sort of a curve, do you know what I mean, in the text. I don't know why it didn't. I must not have had it in the right place. Let's try it like that. Oh, it does a little bit, yeah. It's gone in a little bit. That's what I was trying to achieve. Yep. That's it. So I've got a lovely house with trees around it in the fall. Yeah. Isn't this just the most fun? This is, I think I say it every week when I make ephemera like this. Even if I never use it. I'm sure I will, but I just love playing with all the little bits and pieces. And a bit of interest. So I still just want something, a little tuck something in there. I had a little set of drawers out somewhere. Where was it? This one? Yeah. Not a set of drawers, a drawer. I think I'm one of these. Oh, October. It's wrong colours though. Or is it? I'm gonna use it. I've not got much longer to use it, have I? I'll have to go put it in an autumn journal soon. Although I've got several to fill at the moment, so I'm just going to put it down as a tuck. doesn't need an awful lot. It is nice thick card, but it's not heavy. Perfect. And is there something in there that can tuck in it to write on? What are you? Can't read, it's far too small. I bet you're too big, aren't you? You are a little bit. Okay, let's create something. A very quick something. Just a piece of... You can't see when I do it that way, can you? There's not a lot to see, to be honest. Oh, to you. Throwing it on the floor. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's not do this. Thank you. Try again. What I've got in here, a piece of gold. Oh, I do like this. Will that go? It's I don't know, it's a bit like linen paper, but it's more card, if that makes sense. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'll do it very simply. One of those. Those. That's how card ends up in my scrap box. That's what I do. Yeah, what could have gone in there? One of those circles, couldn't it? Okay, I'm printing again because stamping, I should say. I'm thinking this grid on the back will be lovely. I'm going to have writing on me now because I've got... Yeah, like it. I've got double-sided on me. Did I ink the back? I did. You in the back? I made you too big now. Oh, it literally just does it? Yeah, just. Maybe you can go at an angle. No. By the skin of your teeth, aren't you? Right, what did we put on the front? The house. So what goes with a house? Not a gonk. Not gonk. What are they? I've forgotten again what it's called. That's nice. It's a gnome. It's the same letter, isn't it? It's not the same sound, but it's the same letter. A gnome. We did used to have things, animals that look like that, called gonks. I wonder, is it just a UK term? Again, I'd love to know. Have you heard of gonk if you're not in the UK? I could trim it down, but I don't want to. And I'm just wondering if one of these will go in there. Yay. Not the blue flower. The red butterfly is quite nice. Let's see. No, I haven't fastened it down, so it would go all the way around if I'm not careful. No, it just wants a piece of card. I'm just looking at this now. Might be nice. Lots of hidden journaling spots in here. I think I'm going to let that little bit go, just because it's right, what waving on you? A bit more of that. Go on then. Why not? I am going to trust to this, am I? Yes, I am. Because it's a lot to cover, and it's got like a material felty type back, that black, so I do think it will grab well, which will hopefully counteract whatever's going on there, shininess wise. Oh, what's that? Is that where I was supposed to cut it? Oh, cripes. Surely not. Oh, I've cut it in the right place. Oh, you're not stuck there, are you? If it doesn't stick, I'll stitch around it. I'd rather not. I mean, I didn't give it time to stick, did I really? No, that's the right size. I don't know why it's not. I'm going to have to actually cut the card, I think, to get them both. Oops, preferably straight. Get them both the same width. That's better. And what we're going to use to pull it out with, just itself, I think. Yeah. Do we think it needs another image? I mean, I've got a lot of image. Let's have a word. Where are they? Yeah. Private. More life, less rush. Oh. Appointments. None of those are really appealing to me. No. So let's have another look here. I'm just wondering where all my fussy cuts from Tanya's bits are. Buried with the journal that I still need to finish. Yeah, buried, yes. Okay, let's just stick something on it. Pumpkin. It's got to go with the gold behind it, really, hasn't it? Teddy in his coat. What's this? Oh, a mug of coffee. I don't think any of those go. I think I might want a flower. Oh, have I put the flowers away? I've put the flowers away. I'll find something, bear with me. That's nice, yes, I like that. That was the first thing out as well. It just kind of gives it a focal point. It's sort of a label, but it's a flower. So you could write over it if you wanted to. That's better. It goes with the colour scheme. I like the shape. Okay, now are you dry enough for me to do this? So again, I'm just using the teeny tiny one. I'm using it on all 4 corners just to give it a finished, it's a nice finished look. And I'm just going to leave that for journaling on, even though it's got that blue splodge. Well, I got 3 done. I bet it took me an hour. Oh, crikey. Right, it could be tea time or gone by the time you get this uploaded, but, you know, you were due a long one. I know some of you like short ones. Can you just watch it in a couple of goes or fast forward it or whatever? Okay, yeah, I love all 3. So this is a double pocket because it's got a tuck and a pocket. And they are all autumny ones, so I will try and use them in these journals. This one's got the lovely window and tag made out of a piece of junk, really. And journal spot on there if you want to. A tuck with a tag and a little journal card in there. You could tuck all sorts of things in there actually, couldn't you? And you can journal on the back or stick it down. Okay, lovely. Hope you enjoyed it. I will go now because it's going to take forever. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.